absolutely old, and we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for those guys 35 years ago creating something new. At that time, they didn't know where we were going to be at this time now. So for me, it's looking back, what did we do? How did we get here? We've had excellent races. Record turnouts again. I think, Mickey, was it 52 was the record?
Yeah, 52 at Ilkeston.
At Ilkeston. So ideally again next year, let's try and get more than 52 at Ilkeston. There have been some excellent performances, which we highlighted again at the AGM. A lot of that, the details and stats, were taken and given out at the AGM. Tonight it's about celebrating and recognising what we've done, but also, as a new committee, largely new, we wanted to take the opportunity to have a look at where we want to be in the future. We decided to come up with a vision for the club to say, well, what do we want to be? Largely, it's what we are now, but a bit more of it. So we've actually come up with a tagline on a Saturday or Sunday morning. The committee came to my house and we sat with a big flip chart, did the worky type stuff, and said, right, what do we want to be? We've come up with a tagline that is, or a vision that is, the most inclusive, enjoyable and supportive running club in the East Midlands. So that shouldn't really be a shock to anybody, because that's largely what we are. But we want everyone to know that's what we want to be, and that's what we strive to be. So when we go out there at races, people are expecting that from us. We can put it on our website and tell everyone. We want to be inclusive. When we talk about inclusive though, we don't just mean slow people, middle-paced people, the large majority. It's even the fast runners that sometimes haven't got people to run with. It's everybody in the club should feel they're able to be included in our club. We also come up with the idea of a 3-year picture. 3 years is a bit further away. What can we try and start as a committee now that we might want to push on with over the next few years? The first one is a place to call home. A place to call home is hard. At the moment, KLC on a Wednesday, it's really tight, it's rammed. If you get there early, you're at one end of the ramp, and chances are you're not going to speak to the other people at the other end of the ramp. It doesn't feel very homely. We've got trophies, we've got places to meet, but sometimes it's very, very isolated. So we're trying to find somewhere that might be more homely to us. We want to feel part of a club, which again is what we do, but we want to feel more of that. It's not necessarily you go to the pub and have a beer, and that's the only way. It's not that you go to the pub and it's the only way you can meet people. How can we get people that can't run, that are injured? How do we get people to come along and feel a part of a club without having to run or go to the pub? A varied stimulated training and social calendar was the other thing. So we've got a calendar, we've got some training, but making sure that everyone really kind of gets what that looks like. What does it mean? What's the varied social calendar look like? We also want a clear development strategy for members. So all of the members that run right now might want to go further, faster, longer, same as further. But they might want to go and do more, but how do we provide a strategy that everyone knows, right, okay, I want to get faster, that's my route in, that's how I'm going to do it. I want to go for a longer run, how do I get in, how do I access that in the club without sort of asking the right questions? It should be visible and available. We want every club to be, or club event, to be safe and clearly understood as well. So again, sometimes we have events and we're not really too sure, it's a bit of a mismatch of communication. We want to be really, really clear, it's all safe. Everyone knows what's going on. If you're going for a run, that you're not going to get knocked over by a car, or it's not going to be too dark, you've got your head torches on. It's all communicated. And the last part is a strategy to increase professional run coaching of members. Not everybody wants to, or has the ability, or a desire to be a run leader, or as somebody that's going to take sessions and lead sessions and do things. But some people do. We want to know that if you want to do that, that you can be recognised for it, and we want to build sessions and have people doing it. We sent a communication around a little while ago about run leaders, who wants to be one, who wants to get involved. So again, anybody else who fancies that, wants to get involved, or even wants to just shadow people to see what's involved, how do I do it? Let us know, because we want to make sure funding is available to get everybody up to a level where we want to be. Aligned to that then, so that's the way we want the club to be. The members that are in that club, we want to make it a bit clearer. The type of people that we'd like to run for our club. Respectful people. People who have got a passion for running. People who are supportive. People who help each other. And people who display camaraderie. Now, almost all of that, I'm sure, is people in the room right now. But I think it's worthwhile, right now, the club's growing so quickly, and got so many members in it, we want to make sure that those messages are out there. We don't want people to start undermining the club by accident or by default. When we say respectful, whether you're first or last, we will respect. We do, and we want to respect that achievement. If you can't attend every race, every session, that's fine. We don't expect you to attend all of them. If you can, great, but we're not going to belittle you if you can't. If you don't see eye to eye, that's okay, but respect the opinion of others. It's not difficult. A passion for running. If you're injured, you can still cheer from the sidelines or social media, or helping the club to run. You can talk to me about and promote running to other people, but you also want to share that passion amongst others too. So it's not that you have to run all the time. Supportive. So if things aren't going so well, you'll offer an arm. This could be something running related, but it might also be something at home. You've got your runners' backs. But as well as supportive, go the extra mile to help people. You might want to offer a lift, help someone with their bags, help to take the tent to events, help to put the flag up. And the camaraderie, where's that image again? The image on the hill. It's noticed so often at the races that that's what our CADS do. We support each other all of the time. You want your fellow CADS to do well. You value the team performance as much as, or more than your own. And you value the contribution of the first or the last CAD. So this year, Mickey's been round, giving you all the race dates. That should all be there. All of the dates should be on the calendar now. They were provisional, they're now being confirmed. The last AAA summer ones should be confirmed at the AAA's meeting next week. We've already added a Thursday session in. We had contention about the Couched 5K, but we wanted to add the Thursday session in to make sure that we've got an additional way that people can run. You can have a structured run or a map run and come twice a week. But we're also looking at how we can create a feedback loop. So we've talked about the 10-year vision, the 3-year picture, and how CADs value each other. We want to make sure that if that isn't happening and things aren't working out as you want them to be, and we're not following the things as we should be doing as a club, that their messages can be passed back through the club in a way that you can say what you want to say, rather than feeling like it has to be hidden away. So there's me bleating on a little bit about what we've done for a while. That's the new committee having a little go at trying to shake things up a little bit. Also very respectful of the old committee, everyone that's been involved in the past, the number of people in the room now that have been on the committee previously or currently. Thank you all. But now we're on to the serious stuff of taking some post-it notes off of trophies. So the first one, we've got the BDL Summer.